What?
Like I found what I came here for, and I'd like for you to keep it.
Guys, what the hell?
Oh
Why
my
would
God.
she do that?
She's an idiot.
That's okay. I'm not upset.
She's an idiot.
Why are you saying it like that?
Who?
Yeah, it sounded mad disrespectful.
What?
I'm being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Did he?
Like... Oh, she's saying he apologized.
Thank you. Boys will be boys, right?
Blue. Oh! Not the host.
Listen, you know what? That's polite.
For me, I don't want to continue this experience if it's not with her.
Wow.
I feel like I've completed my Love Island experience.
Wow. Gags. Gags. Gags.
Americans are too dramatic for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, come on, yes, man. Crazy.
Hold
I'm
on.
actually shocked,
So
guys.
5 people are leaving.
2 voluntarily. Child, in the UK, Love Island UK ain't no one leaving voluntarily, child. They need that boohoo deal. None of them are leaving like this. This is brazy. Not her crying like this.
My girl just met them in Casa Amora. She met them in the slut palace. And now she's crying.
And now she's crying.
And now she's... Listen, let me
I
eat
can't
my...
believe he was talking to her.
Let me eat my chicken, yeah?
I cannot reveal.
Because...
Oh, heats up there, fella.
I like what I'm saying.
They could win this.
Boy battles for love.
The only purpose I have is trying my hardest to show you can trust me again. And if you feel as if you can't ever do that, then I'd rather just go home.
Girl, bye. Not everyone going home. That's so stupid.
They're too dramatic. I'm sorry. No.
Whew, so we have Scottisha coming in to the villa, guys. At the end, my sources were right. I was the first one to announce it anywhere as an exclusive, guys. My sources were absolutely right, and I'm glad that they were. And we have Keenan being dumped. Don't know why KK's gone with him. It doesn't make any sense to me in any capacity. Hey guys, it's Rob Morley. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at again with another review. If you have not subscribed, click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content. This is hands down the best season of Love Island USA ever. The fact that Mike was even trying, I believe his name is Mike, the fact that he was even trying to get rude to Sarah Hyland, I don't understand what the hell that was about, because in no way was she being disrespectful. She simply asked KK, is this the choice that you are sure with? Because, you know, high on emotions, everyone's emotional. For some reason, everybody is crying in that villa. Like, this is a telenovela. It was truly a dramatic red wedding, you know, some Game of Thrones type of shit, as they were saying. So I don't understand why he was coming at her like that. It doesn't make any sense. She just wanted to ask those questions, but I'm glad that she clocked him with the shade to say boys will be boys. They'll just be, you know, being absolutely rude for no reason. So I hear it and it makes complete sense. I didn't expect Keenan to go. Honestly, I thought that somebody else would have gone, although it would make sense for Keenan to go. But at this point, I really wanted somebody else to come in for KK the next day, for her to speak to them and then hopefully begin to grow that connection and just slowly forget about Keenan. But evidently she wants to remember Keenan for the rest of her life, so therefore, you know, she's obviously going to go home with him, and we'll see if they even are still together by the reunion. I'll give it even a day or two, or even the flight back home, because it just doesn't make any sense to me, and I don't see how those two will work. But I feel like she needs to find out the hard way, point blank, period. In terms of everybody else wanting to go home with their other partners, I'm here for it. I feel like, you know, if that's what you want to do, that's what Love Island is about. It reminds me of the old Love Island UK seasons. It's not about staying on for the followers and etc. If you find your partner, respectfully leave the damn villa, because that's what you're here for. So I'm absolutely 10 toes down for these people who want to leave because their partner's been dumped, because that's who you feel you're compatible with and you don't have any of the better options. I feel like this was a great first half. The first half was amazing. That dumping was very dramatic. So much happened that I did not expect. And then we ended with Scott coming back into the damn villa. Now, what the hell is Scott doing here? I don't understand. I do feel like it's not a great move, in my opinion, for Scott to return to Love Island so soon. And what I mean by that is on a different competition that is not All Stars. If it was All Stars, which he's going on as well, that makes complete sense. But to go on to a different live season when there's only a week left of the show and most relationships are done or tampered with, it doesn't make sense for you to just come in. But I'm not mad at Scott and Imani. It looked like in that trailer something could happen. Scott's single, Imani is single, clearly off the back of what happened with her guy. So, you know, it would make sense considering that Imani was trying to run for Bergie, and we know that Scott will be a much better replacement than, you know, Imani being there with Bergie. So I don't know, guys. When it comes to Scott, I don't know what his journey is going to be on the show. Only time will tell. But one thing is that I'm interested. I'm keen to see what the hell he's going to do. And that's why producers wanted him in there. For some reason, people will like to watch him. I do think, though, that Scott's character is loved more because of the way he was treated as opposed to who he is. And because he had a bad journey in the villa, people felt empathy for him. It wasn't, you know, more so to do with his personality. So we'll just see. Is his love continuing going to be dependent on the journey that he has? So we'll just see what journey he has. Destiny and Zay, I do think that Destiny is suffocating this man. I feel like she, you know, states how she feels, and Zay is quite scared to do so in response. And sometimes I can see Destiny's side, and sometimes I can see Zay's side. But I think as time goes on, I can see Zay's side more, and I just feel like he just feels uncomfortable. You know, they can't communicate properly. He doesn't feel like he can communicate with her. And at times, I think that she is, the way I would describe Destiny is dismissive. I feel like she dismisses him of, you know, emotions, or even just being, I feel like she's not even present with him sometimes. She just says a few cute things here and there, says, you know, did I listen to you? Okay, cool, bye. Very just dismissive, you know, especially when it comes to body language, you know, especially when it comes to face language. I just don't think that she's really there with him, but she says that she wants to close it with him. Zay needs to just end that because clearly he's not enjoying his time. I don't think they're compatible. So I'm glad that he's calling it a day, or even tried to. But of course, the producers put the text ring on purpose, which was an absolute mess because he was really trying his hardest to end that relationship. So we'll just see who he finds a connection with. This Leo, Johnny, Cassie triangle with Mateo happening again, I don't care for anymore. The storyline has run dry. It has run stale, like the bread that we have in our fridge or the avocado on the table. It's stale, it's dry, it's boring. I feel like Mateo should have approached Cassie first and wrapped that up, but he didn't do that. But I also feel like Johnny going up to Cassie and saying, you know, to Cassie, oh, by the way, Mateo basically wants me. You didn't need to do that, because it really has nothing to do with you. Just Mateo and Cassie needed to have a conversation to clear things up, but you wanted to go to Cassie first and speak with your chest for no reason. I like the fact that Leo was doing this whole date thing and nobody knew that she went off. I like the little the producer nuggets where they are placing the segment of directions of what the cast should do. I like what they're doing with the season. You know, the cast is very unhinged, and when you have unhinged people, you're going to get good drama. My only critique with the season is I don't have a specific winning couple. And I feel like at this point, when there's a week left of the show, there should be a couple who we'd want to win. And I don't have that right now. So that in myself, I feel like is quite worrying. I feel like it's a very loveless season. I feel like similar to season 10 that we just had, there's been more drama than love. And normally for a great, perfect season, you want a little bit more love in there, or a couple or two that, you know, you'd stand for or fight for. But I just don't think that we have that, because I think that KK's journey with Keenan is a mess. Destiny's, you know, had so many other different journeys, so we can't decide. Imani, of course, didn't work with XYZ. And I'm not really interested in Carmen's journey with her man. So I just feel like, and then the Cassie mess, there's no specific strong couple. So yeah, but I think this was a really good episode. Love Island USA is in its prime. This is the best season after 1, 2, 3. There's something about just the number 5 that's just iconic when it comes to Love Island. Any season 5 of Love Island seems to just bang. That's exactly what's happening with this one. They're listening to the audience. Movie night was needed. I'm glad they implemented that. Casamore was an absolute madness. And, you know, with this week left, what else twists and turns are we going to have? One of the castmates beefing with the presenter. We've never even seen that. So I just feel like iconic, absolutely iconic. Do let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this quick review. Subscribe to the channel, click that button for daily and consistent content, and I'll catch you guys soon for another quick Love Island USA review. They are most definitely going to be punctual for this last week because it's getting very enjoyable to watch. Subscribe and I'll catch you guys soon.
Why are you saying it like that?
Who?
Yeah, it sounded mad disrespectful.
What?
I'm being disrespectful.
Did he?
Like, oh, she's saying he apologized.
Thank you. Boys will be boys, right?
Blue. Oh,
They were us.
not the host.
Listen, you know what?
Leonardo,
That's
my
polite.
Jose.